this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
He's checking. Crash.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Check 41. Yeah. You don't want none. Shoot. SOS.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Fields this way up at the 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Greg Stroman on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Alexander.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On first down, Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
The ball carrier.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Quarter with the score, Bills 7, Dolphins 0.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Bills 14, Dolphins 0. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to...
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Deshaun Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
The extra point is good.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 30, the 20. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A big run there by Freeman. 63 yards on the ground. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Freeman. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. A give. This is Michel. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brought down by Bud Dupree. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Bills 27, Dolphins 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They begin with Michel on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The tackle made by Eric Rowe. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 31, Garoppolo. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down. When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Raiders set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A handoff to Barkley.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he's been able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
37-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, And now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's Jones on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Back to throw. Jones. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The tackle made by...
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Here we go.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Danny Shelton able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
And it brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman, and he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 39. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Watch the whip. Check 43.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Safe. Kill.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Pollard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
He was brought
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
gain of 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
16-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Freeman again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Today's final score, Bill.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.